Hi, I'm Basar. I'm a trained chef from Le Cordon Bleu in Paris. Having lived half of my life away from home, this is homecoming for me as I gather knowledge about food and life back at home. The Hopper Diaries is close to my heart because it combines two of my passions, food and travel. Join me in this culinary journey as I hop on from place to place to discover, cook and document food habits of people. Welcome to the Hopper Diaries. Welcome to the Hopper Diaries. Today we are with Teri Yajo. She'll be cooking niche delicacies for us. Let's learn about that from her. आप क्या क्या बनाने वाले हैं?
आप लोग के लिए हम कल ये लोकल चिकन है, उसके बाद आपका बहुत सारा लोकल हर्ब्स का साथ हम बनाएगा. उसके बाद आपका फिर एक मशरूम है, हम लोग उसको नीचे से चीनम तयन बोलते हैं, तो उसको हम आग में बनाएगा, पत्ता में बनाएगा. हम वो बना के आप लोग का दिखाएगा. वो डायरेक्ट आप मेरा लोकल ही होगा, अपना किचन गार्डन से ही लेगा.
ठीक है, तो अभी आपका किचन गार्डन से हम तोड़ते हुए चलते हैं. Strolling through Teri Yajo's garden, we have gathered all the ingredients that we need to cook our meal tomorrow. So what we have here is a form of chives, locally known as dite. We also found Chinese onions, locally known as talap. An interesting herb, electric daisy, locally known as marsang. As Yajo had mentioned, in her childhood days, they would use it for toothache, cold and cough, and also mouth ulcers. We also found bitter melons, locally known as copper. We also have a little bit of cherry tomatoes, which is known as ter biome in local language. It is slightly sour and acidic in taste. She'll be making chutney for us with this. We also have two varieties of chili. The slightly thicker one, which is spicier in flavor, is our local chilies, local mircha as you call it. And the other ones are, or imported chilies, which we get it everywhere. But they are black in color, and let's see how flavorful they are. I'm really excited as to how the flavors will come together. Looking forward to a flavorful meal tomorrow. Hello, so today we are here at Yajo's house. Let's see what's in store for us. कैसा है आप?
Thank you.
Here we are at Yajo's kitchen and we have all the ingredients that we had plucked yesterday from the kitchen garden. We also have a few new ingredients. These are locally known as tair. The medicinal property of this is it helps you getting a good night's sleep. We also have michinga leaves, which are thorny leaves, and it has got slightly citrusy flavor and it gives you a tingling sensation on your tongue. We also have our good old friend bamboo shoot, salt and ginger and garlic. So let's get cooking, guys. So today Yajo is going to cook two dishes for us. One is vegetarian with mushrooms and the other one is local chicken. So this is the local chicken, what you would call as free-range country chicken. It is raised by her, and as you can see, there are little eggs. It's very fatty, yet it's quite lean. It's full of flavor, and let's see how it goes with the herbs that we had plucked yesterday. तो सबसे पहले आप नमक डालेगा, फिर चिकन डालेगा, 50% कुक में जिंजर गार्लिक, उसके बाद में आप तैयार डालेगा. उसके बाद में आप लीव्स एंड बाकी हर्ब्स को डाल के फिर लास्ट में बैम्बू शूट डालेगा.
उतारते समय में इसको
लास्ट में डालेगा. So in the boiling water she is adding some salt, Then she's adding the local chicken. And when it will be about 50% cooked, she is going to add some ginger garlic paste and a little bit of taye. So ये मिट्टी का pot है?
हाँ, मिट्टी का pot है.
Okay, so this is quite interesting. The pot that she's cooking in is it's earthen pot made out of clay. And in the olden days, like she said, her grandmother or maybe her forefathers, they used to cook in the earthen pots before the advent of all the metal pots or utensils that we used to have. So they used to cook in the earthen pot, and we used to eat in the leaves. Like she had mentioned, the flavor of the ginger should not be overpowering than the chicken. So there has to be a very fine balance between the spices and the main hero of the dish, which is chicken for us today. So the ginger and garlic, it doesn't have to be, it's just coarsely pounded. It doesn't really have to be a pasty like. It just has to be coarsely pounded so that the flavors of the ginger and garlic, they speak for itself. Now she's going to add some chilies. Well, adding chilies is according to your spice level. We like it really spicy here. So that too is just coarsely pounded so that the flavors of the chili comes out. इतना हो जाएगा और थोड़ा सा कर देना. So as you can see, these are those taye seeds. We'll be coarsely grinding them, and as she has said that since they have just sprouted, you can see the size, they are like really tiny. So the flavors haven't fully developed yet because they're not matured enough. That is why we have put quite a lot of quantity in this. We'll be just coarsely grounding it so that the flavors and the oils that is there inside will come out. So as you can see, I've coarsely grounded the lean gutti or taye as they say it. It smells a bit citrusy. I would say more on the lines of citronella. Let's see how it tastes. Definitely very citrusy, pungent, and citronella. Yeah. So the flavor is quite closely with the citronella plant or the family of citronella. That's yummy. So what she has done is just added the taye seeds because the chicken is 90% cooked. So what we are going to do now is just going to garnish it with the leaves. The sauteed coriander, the Chinese onion leaves, michinga leaves, and chives. They are all roughly chopped. अभी इसमें आप लास्ट में बैम्बू शूट डालेगा नहीं? So we put all the herbs in the chicken, and when the how does it taste? कैसा taste करता है? Tastes amazing, yummy. So the final touch that she's giving is the fragrant dried bamboo shoot, which will give it a slightly woody flavor, and it'll have a slightly sour taste. So the next dish that we have is a vegetarian dish which will include oyster mushrooms, which she has finely chopped it. Okay, so in this she's going to put some chilies, all the herbs that we had, and इसमें bamboo shoot भी जाएगा, and she's going to add some dry bamboo shoot as well. Ginger garlic. Okay, so there will be no ginger garlic going into the vegetarian dish. Let's start cooking. So now we'll be adding all the chopped up herbs to the oyster mushrooms. So we have just added salt and the dry bamboo shoot, and we'll give it a good mix. So what we're going to do with the mushroom is we'll be steaming it in the leaves. We'll fill the leaves with the mushrooms. So after we have put in all the mushrooms and the herbs, what we'll do is we'll tightly pack it. I shall show it to you. So there is an art as to how to pack the leaves so that none of the juices or the flavors escape the leaf. So now we'll be securing the leaf with this tie, which is a part of a bigger leaf. So back in the days when we didn't have any ropes or any strings, we would use everything that was available around us, gather it from the forest or from your own kitchen garden, and we would use everything which was all biodegradable and natural. And she's nicely tucking it in. Quite interesting. So just in case if you don't find the leaf where you live, you can always use a banana leaf. And what I do is, after folding the banana leaf in this particular fashion, I secure the leaf with toothpicks. You can just insert a toothpick and the leaf stays secured. So this gift wrapped mushroom leaf, we are going to place it on top of hot coal. We're not going to use any utensils. It'll be steaming with the residual heat of the coal. Everything looks very yum. I'm dying to dig in. So what we have is the steamed mushrooms. Oh my god. Oh, smells yum. We also have the herb infused chicken, roasted bitter melons and roasted chilies with a little bit of garnishing of Szechuan peppercorns and dry roasted chilies. It's spicy, I must say. So let's dig in. It has a slight bite to it. It hasn't totally lost its character. It's absorbed all the flavors of all the herbs, the chili, the bamboo shoot, and the michinga leaves. It gives a slightly umami flavor, which is just out of the world. Trust me, guys, it's really good. And I must say, Yajo, she's an amazing cook. Such simple ingredients, such simple flavors, and all this yummy food to be washed down with a nice chill mug of rice beer. It is indeed a good life. What an amazing day and an amazing meal we had at Yajo's. Here's a little something from her Diaries. It's a banoffee pie. आप बताओ कि कैसा है?
बहुत टेस्टी है। अंदर में बनाना है। हाँ। मुझे तो बहुत
So apparently I passed the test. See you next week with the Hopper Diaries.